and welcome to new video, which is actually a book haul of 2021. When I say book haul, it's not like that I have 15 to 20 books on the list, but I have picked 7 books for myself which I want to read. But already I have this shelf where I haven't read those books yet, and I have on my ebooks app also 20 plus books lined up to be read. Yet I wanted these on my shelf. So now they are mine. I don't know if I'll be reading them this month, next month, or mid of the year or end of the year, but I will read them. So without further ado, let's get into this video. One is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hough, a historical fiction. Other is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secret of the Universe, which is YA, young adult genre. These two books are actually most recommended book of all the time. I know that I am so late for these books as usual, but better late than never, right? The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hough is a story about this Hollywood icon Evelyn Hough, who is narrating her story to a journalist, and how this journalist relates to her story. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I have no clue about this, but I know there is this two characters, Aristotle and Dante, who face the difficulty about the racism, about the love relationship. So looking forward to read this book. Next are contemporary novels, almost in same color, Okay, the first is Red, White, Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston and The Vanishing Half by Brit Bennett. These two books were so much hyped in 2020 that almost everybody gave me a same review, like no mixed review. Everybody told these two books were really amazing. It was like 4 and 5 stars all the time. So I am looking forward to read this book. Red, White, Royal Blue is this Alex, who is the son of the president, and then Henry is the prince, and how these two discover their relationship. So basically it's about LGBTQ. So I am looking forward to read this. The Vanishing Half is about twin sister. I know only this about it, and I don't want to know anything more about also, because I want to read this book. So looking forward for this also. Next is The Beach Read. This is actually about the writers' blogs, how two writers who are facing the writer blog come along and make this novel. It is a romantic comedy. I was not up for this, but this is actually a very costly book. It's around like 1300 and I was getting it for 350 on Flipkart, so I bought it. Next is Dying Life of Adults by Elena Ferrante. Ferrante's Neapolitan novel series are there, but I am not into series that much. There are 4 books in those series, but as I told you, series actually keep you curious and hanging there, and I am not up for it. So I picked up this standalone book. I have heard a lot about Elena Ferrante's writing and I want to read it. No, I have no clue about this book. So let's see how does this work out. Last but not the least, Muse of Nightmares by Lenny Taylor, the sequel of Strange the Dreamer. Strange the Dreamer I finished in November, and as I told you, series keep you hanging and I couldn't wait for the ending. But it is not like you pick up a book and you will see the ending. It is around 500 pages and I am kind of halfway through it, and in halfway only 2 to 3 nights has gone. You can imagine how frustrating that will be. That's why I am not into series. I have to read 600 pages and now it is 500 pages to know the ending. That also we don't know that if it will be a good ending or a bad ending, as Strange the Dreamer ending was really heartbreaking and really sad. So just to know that it is a happy ending, I have to read this book. So far it's little bit dragging, but if you are a reader, you know how to skip. And in series it happens that they give a description whatever has happened in last novel. So if you have read the last novel recently, you'll know that how to skip those pages and move forward. So maybe I'll finish this book in a day or two. Hopefully it will end in a good way. So that's all for today, and 2021 has been good. with my reading. This Muse of Nightmare is actually my fourth book, yeah, this month. Usually I keep like 5 books a month, but last year I couldn't reach a target. I just read 12 books in whole year. 2019 I had read 25 books. Compared to that, it was very bad. But this year, hopefully, it is going on good. So far, fingers crossed that it will continue. Hoping to read more books this year. Let me know what are your reading plans for this year. What target you have set for yourself, that how many books you will be reading this year. That's all for today, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, Hakuna Matata, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more bookish content. Bye.